Your dreams are so precious. In the wrong hands, they can easily get crushed or put on the back burner, sometimes by our very own loved ones and often unknowingly. It's up to you to give voice to your dreams, protect and honor them. You see, your dreams are an extension of you. And if you're noticing that it's becoming harder for you to get the support you need for your dreams, this could be showing you there's an opportunity to create boundaries that allow your dreams to soar instead of being stifled. Here are 3 ways to protect your dreams. As a coach, I get all giddy when I see my clients come alive as they have these aha moments where they are the light that shines in those once dark spots. It's when you learn how to listen to your own intuition, that first inkling that you get that says yes or heck no. It's when your intuition lines up with the guidance you receive from a coach or important advisor in your life that gives you that confirmation you were looking for to go forward confidently. That's such a great gift to receive. And that's when you know you're on the right track. Encouragers unite! This is for you if you don't have the positive support you need to chase your dreams while doing all the things. Or maybe you just need those positive vibes from other positive people doing positive things. You want to do self-improvement together to be great throughout all the areas of your life. If this is you, you found your tribe. I go live once a month, and this is also where we collaborate because together we can do so much more. Join now, and you get to help me create a community we love that serves and supports us in all the right ways. Let's build it together in the Encouragers Unity. We can all use more encouragement in our lives, so click the link in show notes to get started now, and I'll see you inside. In the midst of doing all the things, you can do all things and chase your dreams. Stay encouraged as we go on this journey called life, tackling everything that comes our way while we shine our light despite any circumstances we face. No more downplaying or dimming your light, because through the good, the bad, and everything in between, together we can encourage over everything. First and foremost, stop letting people talk you out of your dreams. Yes, I know we're just getting started and I'm just jumping right into it because this is so key right here. You have to block and tackle for your dreams. Why? Because they are an extension of you, and your dreams deserve the same respect that you do. I know how easy it is to want to do the right thing according to popular belief, whether it's from your parents, your spouse, friends, your boss, or anyone in your life who has influence or an important role in your life. As a coach, I would be remiss if I didn't say receiving guidance from someone outside of you is important. The kind of a coach I am and those who I deeply admire all have one common goal, which is to help you lean on your own guidance more often. Sometimes we're too close or too much in our feelings, straight up, to see things with a clear perspective or be able to shine a light on our own shadows. As a coach, I get all giddy when I see my clients come alive as they have these aha moments where they are the light that shines in those dark spots. It's when you learn how to listen to your own intuition, that first inkling you get that says yes or heck no. It's when your intuition lines up with the guidance you receive from a coach or important advisor in your life that gives you the confirmation you were looking for to go forward confidently. That's such a great gift to receive. And that's when you know you're on the right track. But what happens when you get that guidance from someone in your life and it just doesn't feel right to you? Somehow there's a question mark where there should be a period, or it just doesn't sit well with you. Do you follow the path they want you to, or do you follow your own intuition? inner voice and inner knowing. It can be difficult to go against the grain and not follow what your parents want for you. It can be really hard to disagree with your spouse in deciding what's best for your family as well as what's best for you individually. Sometimes you want to make them proud and you just want them to be happy. And honestly, sometimes it's just easy to set your dreams to the side and just take one for the team. It's in those moments you die a little more each time. A piece of you whittles away when you don't honor you. I know you want to make them proud and happy, but the best way that you can do that is by honoring you. And they may not like it and may even fight you on it. But when you block and tackle to honor your true self and your dreams, at the end of the day, they can't do anything but respect that. And yes, it may take some time, but it's worth it. They really do want you to be happy. And you're happiest when you're honoring you. When you feel most like yourself, when you are in tune with who you are and what you need and what's important to you. And when you communicate that, they can't help but respect you. It can be the ones that would never let someone tell them what to do with their own life, but they happy to tell you what to do with yours. Those be the hardest ones to crack. But they will grow to appreciate, respect, and honor you even more when they see you doing you in the best way. If this is you, I can so relate. I spent a good majority of my life having my very own board of advisors that I ran things through, telling the story several times, looking at it from various angles, and gathering up all the feedback to make an educated decision. Within the last several years, it's felt so good to skip all that and just get still and decide for me what's best for me. When I do talk to a select few, I'm coming from a solid place of my true highest self and not really seeking a decision to be made from outside of myself because I've already made the decision that's best for me. It feels so dang on good to just trust myself, to know that I have my own back and have this strong sense of pride for honoring my true self and what I want and not living my life to please anyone outside of me. It's about me being the person I want to be, the mother I want to be, despite how my kids act, the partner I want to be, despite how my partner acts, the sister, friend, and leader I want to be. It's so important to me to be who I want to be in every area of my life, regardless of how other people act, circumstances, or situations that might be going on. Not behaving or showing up in ways by default, but intentionally showing up as my best self as much as I possibly can. It's the most amazing feeling to be in this space. And if I can get here, I know you can too. Here are some steps to help you do just that. Number 1, be clear about who you are and want to be. If you don't know who you are, there is no better time than the present to get still and figure that out. Because when you come from a place where you are clear on who you are, who you want to be, and you act in alignment with that, you are a force to be reckoned with. Number 2, honor yourself. Give yourself the gift of honoring you. Your needs and wants are important. You have one life, just one. Honor it. And number 3, set boundaries that you can live with that allow you to be the best you, and keep anything out that compromises that very goal. You are worthy of self-care every day, not just on a Sunday. As you do all the things and chase your dreams, self-care has to be a major part of your day-to-day life. Giving yourself what you need is the key to being able to give everybody else what they need. If you're having a hard time making sure your self-care is on your list, Get all the deets in the Encourager's Insider Guide to Self-Care. These free, easy DIY tips for simple ways to make self-care a part of your daily routine, plus some bonus goodies. Get your free Encourager's Guide to Self-Care because you deserve to be a priority on your list. Grab it right on the blog or theshow.encourageovereverything.com/self-care freebie. No more being last on your list. Grab it today and give yourself the gift of self-care. Some examples of boundaries that you can set. Now listen, I totally understand that, especially when it's more than just you, when you are, operating as a couple or a family or a business unit or, whatever capacity it is that you're serving in, when it is not just you, there are a lot of other factors to consider. However, even if it's not time for you to launch your dreams into action, there is always something that you can do to move towards your dreams. You can start learning now, planning, preparing, or even financially getting ready. There is a lot that can be done prior to setting things fully into motion or into launch mode. And that means that when you're ready and the time is right, boom, look at everything that you've accomplished to set yourself up to start strong. Maybe you'll start in 6 months or a year from now. No matter what that time frame is that you decide, there is always something that you can do to move towards your dreams. You can also designate time for your dreams. Find space on your calendar to lock in some dream time. And don't compromise here. Lock it in. If you have an hour a week to dedicate just to your dreams, that needs to be 1 hour uninterrupted. It means no kids, no spouses, no distractions. And you know what? You can even build in some time for some distractions. Maybe you need like 10-15 minutes just to get into that, mode where you are no longer being disturbed. But communicate that and protect that time. It needs to be time that is truly dedicated, where you are legit working on your dreams. If you honor the time, everyone else will fall in line. And you can also ask for their support. I get it. Not everyone is going to be on board with what your dreams are. They may not see the vision. That's okay. The dream wasn't given to them. It was given to you. So hear them out. But after you've heard them out, you don't have to keep rehashing why they think you're making a mistake by chasing your dreams. Allow them an opportunity to voice their objections. And if they can't be supportive, that will be the end of the conversation. Okay. It does not have to continue to be topic of conversation, right? You've allowed them their space to share how they feel. You've heard them. You respect their opinion, their perspective, but you're going to move forward in the way that's best suited for you. It's okay to take in feedback from others, but make sure you decide if it's right for you and in alignment with what your heart is telling you. Now, this is where you got to do some work, okay? Don't shy away from the work. This may mean sitting down with your parents, your spouse, or loved one and saying, respectfully, I appreciate your feedback. I really value your opinion. And at this time, I'm honoring myself by pursuing my dreams. I have this one life, and at the end of it, I want to be proud knowing I followed my heart when it mattered most. Now, I know I went through that a little quick, but you can always reverse and listen slow and write it down. But if you need more help having these kind of conversations, I'm your girl. I love helping to, articulate and prepare to have these kinds of conversations, because even though it might be uncomfortable, it's so very necessary. It's okay if they disagree with you. They may not be right, and they might be, But more than anything, it's important that you don't let others talk you out of your dreams. Don't let someone else's agenda become more important than your own, because everyone has an agenda. Okay. When you set aside your own agenda and put someone else's above your own, you teach them that it's okay for you to be second or wherever else you fall on the list. Sometimes it's more convenient for them for you to put your dreams on the back burner. And maybe it's because they didn't pursue their own dreams, or they allowed fear to dominate their lives, and now they're projecting that onto you. Oftentimes, their doubt in your ability to pursue your dreams has absolutely nothing to do with you or your abilities, but everything to do with them and theirs. Ultimately, there has to be some way that you can be priority on this agenda as well. Don't live small in exchange for someone else to live out their agenda. Don't let anyone talk you out of your dreams, especially when they are not living out theirs. You got to check the source, okay? Sometimes the person you go to isn't the right person for this particular area or topic of your life. It doesn't make them a bad person. None of this does. A lot of people are unknowingly projecting onto you, not doing it purposefully at all. But I don't want to go to the doctor and ask for legal advice, okay? If I want legal advice, I go to a lawyer. Make sure you're getting the best guidance from the best. You can confidently protect your dreams when you honor them just as much as you honor yourself. If you are fortunate enough to have people around you honor and support your dreams, consider yourself blessed. Not everyone has that, and it can make a world of difference. The beauty is, if you don't have it within your circle, you can create it. And guess where that starts? With you. You have to be the first person to honor your dreams. When people see that you are actively pursuing, learning, and taking action, they will get on board. Even if it takes a while, they'll come around. Usually, once they see you're serious, they begin to block and tackle with you. My favorite rule of thumb, though, is not to talk dreams with anti-dreamers. It's not my job to convince someone to pursue their dreams and honor mine. If you don't believe in dreams, that's cool for you. But don't expect me to sit down and have deep conversations with you about my dreams. I will respect your right not to dream, and I reserve the right to share my dreams with those who hold space for them. You see, I'm serious about my dreams. If I detect even the slightest hint of negativity, you best believe there will be no dream sharing happening. Vibe with those who are dream chasers, dream thrivers, and dream elevators. Those ones that cheer you on, keep you from wanting to give up, and support you on your journey. God gave you these dreams and continues to expand them. And if that's not your belief, then whomever your creator is. That within itself is gift enough to go hard in the paint and protect what God put in you. There is no human alive that could keep me from my dreams. It's a privilege to be able to pursue them and bring them to life. That's the kind of honor you must have for your dreams. It's not enough to commit to your dreams one time. Honestly, that's not what any kind of commitment is about, but that initial commitment, it's usually the easiest part. It's like teenage love in the beginning. Everything's so cute and fun and exciting. After that new wears off and the real kicks in, that's when you have to recommit. As with anything that requires recommitment, it's a daily and sometimes moment by moment action that's necessary to keep you in the game. When you know why you're pursuing your dreams, you can fall back on it and it'll keep you recommitted. Go several layers deep on your why so you understand what's truly driving you and leverage it to keep you rooted when circumstances and situations have you feeling some type of way. The dream is wonderful when everything is going great. However, we all know there are those times you don't reach the goal you wanted, you don't get the response you expected, or things start going left when you knew it would go right. The times when it seems like everything is falling apart. Those are the times you've got to lean in to your why and recommit. This is why Brendan Burchard says, look at the dream every day. I say, touch it every day. When you see it, touch it, smell it, and get all your senses going with it. It's real, alive, and breathing. All because you are the life force of your dreams. The journey is long, but enjoying the transformation and evolution of it is all what makes it so worth it. When you recommit, block and tackle for your dreams, the universe conspires in your favor. You and your dreams are beyond worth it. Protect your dreams because together we can encourage over everything. Thanks for tuning in. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a review. All you have to do is rate by lighting me up with some stars and leave a few words. If you share this episode, let me thank you in advance for sharing positive messages because we all know some peeps in our lives who could use an extra dose of encouragement. And I'm throwing virtual confetti right now to celebrate you for finishing this episode. I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for this to end. So if you want more, check out theshow.encourageovereverything.com for literally all things Encourage Over Everything. Stay connected and join the email list. Get that VIP treatment by being the first to know all the happenings and get encouragement sent right to your inbox. Theshow.encourageovereverything.com has everything that you're looking for, from show notes and all of the info on today's sponsors. And if you are looking to connect with other fellow encouragers, be sure to join my exclusive community at the Encourage Over Everything Facebook group. I can't wait to connect with you in the next episode. Remember, there isn't anything that we can't get through because together we can encourage over everything.